Guns. It looks like I'm going with you and Raw Dog.
Righto, fire up. Let's go.
First on the team
It's great to have you with us.
from Memphis, Tennessee.
Get your VCRs ready. Get your VCRs ready.
Make it squeal like a pig, Johnny, squeal like a pig.
Big John Daly.
G'day everyone and welcome back to the Preferred Lies podcast with a home of good golf and better chat. My name's Reese. I'm your host. Joining me tonight, just the two amigos. We've had a late sick leave application that's yet to be reviewed. It might go down as a no-call, no-show. But yes, Sim Wu, we hope you get better soon. But still got two of the best here. I've got the King Man with me. How you going, mate?
Great, mate. Thanks for having me on board.
Strong?
Oh, yeah. I'm also strong, sure.
Strong?
Yeah, sure.
Mitchy, strength levels, 1 to 5.
3.5.
It's pretty good.
Not too bad.
Above average. Above average.
Oh, he's got a butt above average, yeah. It's good. A little wiggle to it. I like it.
How you
Boys.
travelling, mate? What's going on? How's life?
Pretty good. Can't
good?
complain.
Good.
Can't complain. I'm looking forward to this weekend. We'll probably talk about that a bit later.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
happening this week. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
pumped
let's
about
do
that.
that.
I don't want to get too excited too early because when we get together with these blokes, when we do get excited too early, we get a bit carried away. So
Yeah, that has happened in the past.
it's been known to happen. Yeah. So I don't want to get too carried away, but pretty excited for this weekend. So I'm looking forward to that. What's been happening this week? Anything special? Anything golf related? Oh, look, I'm just going to get this out of the way off the bat. King Man, you and me played in the rain on
did.
Sunday,
Yeah.
and you were the mud king,
Yeah, I balled out.
the mudder.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
on fire.
it
I've
must be-
never seen you putt that good.
Yeah, I think it's the long, hairy greens that are wet and slow. So I think
Yeah.
that kind of really suited my putting style on the
You
day.
didn't look like missing one all day.
No.
Like even the ones you went, they still went in.
Yeah,
Like,
or really close. Like had some big lag putts,
Yeah.
like some big long ones, and my weight was just on all day, and dropped a couple of decent ones as well. Ended up 2 under for the day in the. Oh, it wasn't torrential rain, was it? Like it was a bit sprinkly and shitty for the first 4 or 5 holes.
yeah, we got a bit drizzly in that sort of 3 to 6 region.
We put the jackets on, like the rain jackets on, which is rare. And then probably after 6, as we're playing 6B, which has taken over 7 at the moment. Yeah, I ripped it off, and then a couple of little bits and pieces every now and then, but it wasn't that bad. But the course held the water pretty well, I thought. There was
thought it
only
did a great
one
job.
little slop that we walked through off the back of the 9th green, I think. But yeah, I think
Yeah.
the course was crying out for that amount of rain, and it wasn't too much. It
Just
kind of sucked it all up,
didn't it? Yeah.
and it was quite luscious. So, yeah,
You loved it. You went too deep.
couple under, yeah. So
Did you win the day? You would have been close.
I did not win the day. I think I ended up 3rd overall. I think Drew came in, Big Drew, tied with me, and then someone else did a little bit better as well, off 12 or 15 or something handicap. But that's right. I'll take my 2 under.
Fuck yeah.
I think I won $20. Not bad. It was a pretty limited field because the rain
And
was scaring some
all-
people off.
And all the NTPs too.
Oh, I had a few NTPs up, but I think I ended up with 1 in the end. So I put my name down on 3, I think, including a pro pin. But yeah, walked away with another $8 on
Yeah,
a par 3. So yeah, $28, not a bad day out. We had a couple of
Monkey.
skewies and some fries, and then
Played with Jerry
old Jerry,
Jerry Foggs.
Jerry Fogarty, yeah,
Absolute legend.
showed us how to hit a driver off the deck,
Smooth as a baby's ass, that thing.
and managed to chip in for birdie on the last hole as well.
Only because you told him
Only
to.
because I told him to, apparently, and he did. So yeah,
He was
he-
pretty excited.
big smiles, big shout out to Jerry. He was good value. He's always
Yeah.
good value. But yeah, he's a good human, and he plays some relatively good golf for his age. I think he shot his handicap, I think, on the
Yeah, it was
day,
36, 37.
which was
yeah.
pretty good. Yeah,
For a win, he's off 7 or 6 or something. Like
Yeah.
that's pretty damn
he wasn't
decent.
getting much run on his drives, but he didn't miss many fairways. So
Didn't miss any putts outside of,
no, well, I think he had. What did we say? He had 5 putts through his first 5 holes.
yeah.
Yeah, and then he
He,
missed one, and we're like, well, there goes your putting average, mate.
He goes, no, I can't stay and I'll stay and have a cuppa, but I've got to come back here for lunch. So I can't stay for long, We're like, righto, Jess, no worries, mate. We'll see you later. And we were still there on our 5th schooner when he came back for lunch.
Come back
Yous
in.
are still here.
We cheered him in. We're like, oh, it's the birdie, man.
Gave him a clap, yeah,
big
yeah.
clap as he walked up the stairs. He loved it.
Oh, shit, yeah. Mitchy boy, what's happening in your world, mate?
Just flat out. It's been really busy. It was quite a nice weekend with a little bit of rain, kind of quieting it down. which was good to get a few things done. But
Stayed
yeah,
inside a bit.
stayed inside a bit, and it was good to kind of just the start of the year has just been absolutely chaos. It's been super busy with lessons and stuff, so been putting in some really, really big weeks. So yeah, it was good to have a slow end of the week and then fired back up on Monday. So
Straight back into it.
straight back into it.
Yeah, sun was out and it was pumping, wasn't it?
Straight back into it. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, it was good to have a little reprieve, I suppose, hey?
it was good. Yeah.
Yeah. You playing any golf? Have you been that?
Yeah, I played last Wednesday, but I haven't picked up a golf club since. So
I bet you'd be frothing, though.
yeah, I'm really keen.
Tonguing.
Really keen. Supposed to be playing Tuesday potentially, but need to see if that's going to work out.
I like that. Speaking of working out, do you have any golf news for us, mate?
I think we'll start at the top.
pretty good.
Anthony Kim just absolutely balling out at Live Golf Adelaide. Yeah, it was really impressive to watch. I think at the start of the week he was paying like 301 to 1 to win.
Did we? So I'm pretty sure we said something in the preview about it, or you could jump on Anthony Kim at 1,000 to 1 or something. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure we did slide a mention out there.
We'll have to fact check that.
Maybe.
Hopefully someone did.
Hopefully.
You can buy us a beer.
Us too. Fuck, that would have been paid all right. What did you take away from it? I mean, you probably would have looked at it a lot differently to me, being a professional golfer. The one thing that stood out to me was just his putting. He wasn't too phased. He was playing with the two big boys, and it was like me playing with Kingy. Like they were 50 metres ahead of him off the drive, but he trusted that short game, threw it into 10 or 15. He just made putts.
That was basically it. He got really hot with the putter, and then all of a sudden it was like if you hit it to 10 or 15 feet, you just knew that it was going to go in or it was going to hit a lip. I think he might have parred the 17th or 16th because I think he birdied like 4 of his last 5 or something like that.
He birdied 5 of the last 7.
5 of the
so
last
he
7.
parred the last. He lagged it right up. It nearly dropped in, and I think 2 holes before.
Yeah, and burnt the edge as well. Like it was a really good putt. But like the thing that I noticed was that where Bryson and John Rahm were hitting their drives, like especially on 18, Rahm and both Bryson went for the green, and Anthony Kim hit like a 4-iron off the tee and still had 130 yards into the green. So he was really relying on his ball striking and leaving himself those fuller numbers, I would say, because he didn't hit many drivers. But
So back in the day, snap back to 2010, 2011 when he was prime, playing in Ryder Cups, playing in President's Cup. What was his strength back then? Like, why was he such a fucking magician back then? Did he just put everything together?
I think he just he was like... It was 2010 when he first kind of burst onto the scene. That's when he was like at the height of his powers, and then 2010 is kind of when he hurt himself, and that was it.
12 hurt himself.
Was it 12? Was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's when he went off the
Right.
off
It
the.
was an
the
Achilles,
Achilles first, yeah.
like the big rupture.
Yeah. But which was quite early in my golfing career. But from everything that you've heard, he was like touted to be the next superstar. Like he had everything. And there's a few quotes floating around of Tiger going, there's no one that can back in the day, there was no one that could ball strike it like AK.
Yeah.
Like it was just really impressive. And I think he had that shit in him. Like he was just, no one was going to outwork him. No one was going to, he was just going to stare down anyone. He didn't really care. It was you against him, and he's going to beat you he's going to do his best to beat you every time.
He just had that that air of confidence, like that Tiger confidence, that Jordan confidence, that you can try all you want, I'm still going to win. Like I'm the man. Like he had that about him.
Really interesting to hear some of the quotes or some of the stories of, in his last Masters appearance, how he was slipping out to the Portaloo so that he could top up whatever that was, whether it was alcohol or his substances that he was in and about just to get through a major. And obviously that assisted to push into his depression. And then obviously the injury was the last, the straw that broke the camel's back. But
Worst time for it.
like a fully functioning addict on the main stage with the world at his feet. And obviously, how mental health can affect the human. And then for him to bounce back, 3 years sober now, had his girl run up onto the...
that was
Pulled on the
tear jerking.
heartstrings,
That's
yeah.
tear jerking.
and
Proper.
like all the boys that came out. So the Four Aces boys all come out and sprayed him, but it was
Sparkling water.
sparkling water. Yeah. And he was freaking out, and DJ's like, no, it's water, mate. We're looking after you, blah, 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 Celsius and those kind of things. Like, yeah, cool. Yeah. So pretty awesome that, you know, they respect that, obviously. You know, they wouldn't go dousing him in
And they've gone to the effort to do that.
Yep.
Like, hey, if he wins, let's
champagne
like
and
he still
sprinkling
deserves the
cocaine
shower.
on top of him and that kind of thing. But yeah, no, really cool. Awesome story. And I was riding for him too. I was betting against him. Obviously, I wanted one of the Aussie boys to win. But once Lucas Herbert, I think he was the closest to. Once he kind of slipped out, I was like, yeah, let's get AK on here.
boy.
And he was. He's just steamrolling, wasn't he? He had the momentum. And
The crowd was behind him.
yeah, 100%. Did you see the crowd as he was coming up the 18th?
Yeah.
Like, did you see the security guard having to fight
Having to
people
fight.
off to let him come through?
Him and his caddy.
And his caddy,
His
yeah.
caddy got like lost in it, and then
Yeah.
he was another 10 seconds behind AK because he was just lost in the crowd.
Yeah,
So-
right. I didn't see that. I saw the security guard,
I
and
saw him,
then
like,
out comes
almost
AK.
jabbing. Yeah. Like, get out, fucking move.
and then he's fist pumping as he's coming out, like, yeah,
Yeah.
boys. Yeah.
And then before he made the last putt, like, come on, get loud,
that was
let's
pretty
fucking
cool.
do
Little,
it. Yeah,
little
yeah.
2-footer, yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
We'll talk more about Liv Radelaide and some other results a bit later. But yeah, I think you're pretty spot on. That was pretty much the
Primary
golf
news.
news
Yep.
of the week, which is pretty cool. Now, Sim Woo's not here, but he did send a little thing to the group chat. He wanted us to talk about some bold predictions that we have for this year because he's all about being the year of accountability this year. And he's done us a little graphic up as to all of our major picks and that. So I don't know if we've posted that already, but
We haven't
will.
yet, no.
We will be getting that one out so you can see what we've picked and you can hold us accountable. It is the year of accountability. But we wanted to make a couple of bold predictions. So we just wanted to have a look here. They could be golf related, could be non-golf related, could be sport, could be not sport. Do we have much struggle trying to find one, boys? Did one come to mind immediately for you guys, or did you sort of delve deep into the old memory bank or the mind and try to pick a random one? Or
No, I smashed this straight up, but this was the easiest thing that I did all day. About 5 minutes in the green room before we pressed record. So I'll lead off because I stole Middy's, but it was accidentally. I've got a golf one and I've got an NRL one as well because
Ooh, I
we
like
all
it.
know we love my rugby league.
rugby league?
So I'm going to jump on. I originally thought we'll just go Scotty Chef to win 2 majors, but I thought I don't think that's bold enough. Let's bolden that up a little bit more.
Yeah, I think if you're on Sportsbet, 2 or more majors, you're probably around $2 or $3, I reckon.
You reckon?
You reckon? No. You reckon more?
Yeah, a bit more than that. You should look it up on your phone since mine's doing the recording today. But I'm you know what? I'm double bolding. I'm going taking the italics out, and I'm just press the double bold,
No underline.
Arial bold, just bold as you can get.
Size 10.
And I'm going Scotty to win 3 majors.
3.
However,
It's more than 2.
I'm including the players as the 5th major.
I think we'll allow that.
Happy with that?
So to win 3+ majors, Scotty Scheffler is paying 23.
Mm-hmm.
To win 2+ majors, he's paying
$3.
375.
Yeah.
Really? All right, bold it is.
But yeah, that's bold as shit. $23.
And there are 5 majors according to the guy that said that
That's
the
fair.
players should be one.
Now everyone's on the edge of their seat. They want to hear your rugby league bold prediction.
I haven't been doing a great deal of research on this, but we all know I'm a doggies boy, right back to the roots, Canterbury.
Canterbury Bankstown.
Yep, in around there. I'm gonna back him to make the top 4 this
Top
year.
4?
Yeah, which after we lost a couple of players last year, we bring in some new blood as well. We're off to Vegas. I think we get the opening round.
Vegas next week.
So we're going to start. Yeah, we're going to make top 4.
You make top 4.
We're going to be in a semi-final. It's not top 4 at the end of the season.
Oh, okay.
It's-
So not okay. Yeah, gotcha. So not on the ladder, top 4.
No.
You're going
I'm
to
gonna be playing in a prelim.
In a prelim. That's good.
Yep,
That's good.
at
Chat.
least. Yep.
I was going to say, what were they? There was second or third last year.
Must have been
They,
third.
they did okay on the ladder,
Yeah.
but then sort of had a
That's
little fizzle.
only because our early start. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's I like that. A prelim. Mitchie,
Yes.
the stakes are up there. What do you got for us?
My bold prediction is going to be Brooks Koepka to win 2 times on the PGA Tour this year.
That'll be up there.
So twice. That's 1 and 2.
Good. Excellent.
Um,
That's one more than once.
Does the players count in that one?
That counts as 2. So if you only,
If he wins a major, that's 2.
I did almost, yeah. Like I think that he's going to do something stupid and potentially, he's going to be up in and around in a couple of majors. I think also he just rises to those occasions, and I think he's going to be sniffing around.
He does love the big stuff. Oh, sorry, the big stage, I should say, not big stuff. Yeah, he does love the big stage. He seems to excel in those higher stakes.
He used to always say, I'm only here to win majors anyway, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like before he went over to live.
It's pretty good. We might throw these up on the feed.
Yeah.
How many PGA
do a
Tour
bit
wins does he
futures bet.
have? I don't think he had a great deal, did he?
I think
I think he
it's-
had more majors won than he did PGA.
I think he does. I think he's got 5 majors and maybe the same PGA Tour wins.
How many
big-
live events did he win?
4 maybe. I think he was the one. He was.
Thought I was going to stump you on that.
I wasn't expecting that answer.
I think he's the guy that won the most live events. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, wow.
My other bold prediction, or I've got another 2. So one of them's going to be Brock Feeney to win Bathurst and the V8 Supercars Championship for 2026.
The Fiend Man.
The Fiend. The Fiend. And I'm going to. So
Didn't he do that this year?
no, Chaz Mostert
Oh,
beat him
Chaz.
because
Big
he had
Chaz.
the big Chazzy.
Chaz loves it, doesn't
Had the
he?
penalty, yeah.
Because Brock had an engine failure, and then anyway, it was a show. But and then I'm gonna go George Russell to win the World Drivers' Championship for Formula One.
Who's he racing for this year?
Mercedes.
Oh.
I don't think a McLaren or a Red Bull are going to win this year.
Yeah, right.
I just think with the new regulation changes, I think it's going to be.
That's bold.
It's bold, but I think if you look at it probably isn't that bold, but it's. I just think
Obviously, it's bold, I think.
so. We'll see.
Oh,
It's out there.
Yeah.
It's definitely out there. It'd be paying a bit on Sportsbet.
When you go through yours, we'll double back and I'll tell you the odds of that.
I like that. Well, I've got 2. I've got one that you're not going to be able to put on Sportsbet, and I've got one that you can. So, going to go a bit of NRL related, a bit of preferred tries action here. The Dolphins, who haven't made the 8 in their existence, they're going to make top 4 this year. Is my bold prediction. I'm frothing what they've done in the trials. I've seen a little. I've got some mail from just listening to podcasts that Hammer's going to go to centre and they're going to play Trey Fuller at the back, which is going to give them probably the best 2 centres in the comp. Just about like the best centre pairing in the comp, I reckon. Forward pack's pretty deep. Tommy Flegler looked good the other night. I just think they're going to. I think they're going to make top 4 this year. After not making the 8 for 3 or 4 years, whatever, I think they're going to really go out there and stand. But the next one, I tell you what, you're going to froth this. Someone from the panel is going to end up on an honour board at Toowoomba Golf Club this year.
I like it.
Don't know. Well, I don't know who. I don't care who. I'd like it to be me. I don't think it's going to be, but so I think someone from the panel is going to end up on the honour board for something.
One of the 5. So it can't be Mitch, obviously, being
Can't be
playing
Mitch.
professional.
No, it'd be.
Well, I think I might be able to get on for a hole in one or something.
Yeah. There you go.
Or was a hole in one count?
That's an
on the
honour board.
honour board?
Yeah, as long as it's a panel member on the and
Still waiting for mine to go
way
up.
That gives him a shout. He can. He's not just playing for nothing. You know, he can try and flag one. But yeah, I think someone from
You
the
should
panel,
just try and hit a hole in one
Have you-
from now.
I'll try. I haven't thought about that.
try and make my bold prediction come true. But yeah, I think someone from the panel is going to end up on the honour board by the end of the year.
Right.
Yeah,
I love that.
I think it's going to be good. The Jack Oakes Day, not technically an honour board, but I reckon if you win that, it's kinda.
I'm frothing for the Jack Oakes Day. I've already got it on my calendar.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I've sent my money off today, so locked in.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm still waiting on an invite.
Will you?
Okay, I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right.
Just pay the money. I'll send you the details, mate. You're in.
Yeah.
We locked in the same group, I think.
Yeah. I gotta.
Have we confirmed with the mouth from the south? He played with us last year. didn't he?
Brenton
Oh, Bintong did.
with young Thomas.
That's
So
right.
he did.
Well, when Aikesy sent me the invite, he said it's you, Dory, and Kingy, and who's the 4th? I said M Dunbar. So I'm pretty sure we're locked.
Righto. Lock
Cool.
it in. Done.
Done dinner. Maybe you might stay to the end of it this year and not fucking run out halfway through.
No, that was the year before.
Was it?
Yeah, the year before. because this last year
Wasn't that the one that Rory won? Just this one? Just the last one?
I
gone?
didn't. I was still there until it was almost dark. It was 5:30.
No. I'm not talking. I'm talking the end of the golf.
Out at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
end of the
yeah.
golf.
I'm talking the end of the golf. Yeah, you can go home whenever you want. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, you have 3 red wines and you can go home. That's
You went
fine.
down the driving range.
You were,
on the
head
first
noise.
playoff,
I
like,
can't watch this.
Well, I needed to be by myself. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are our bowl predictions. Let us know if you've got any of yours at home, any NRL, any golf, any sport, like Mitchy and Kingy into the motorsport side of things. I know him, we would have a couple of fucking random ones. He'd have some maybe badminton, some chess, some cheese rolling from Fasty. He's got an inside word. Next time he's on, we'll definitely be getting their bowl predictions. But we'd love to hear yours too, so send them through. Big fan of hearing about those. Did I not change that in the yeah? Whoopsie, that's my bad.
I was just making sure before we get there, and we.
Yeah, because I reckon I would have said that too. I reckon I would have gone all the way out there and said that. Front 9 brought to you by our sponsors, Build Right Innovations. Give Jack and the boys a call for all of your building needs, sheds, homes, renos, you name it. They do it. Tell them the boys from PLP sent you, and they'll look after you, we promise. Now, review time for the Pebble Beach. What is it? The
AT&T.
AT&T Pro-Am.
Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Colin Morikawa comes from the clouds and gets a W. What do we think about this one, boys? Did we catch much a collie?
Not really, to be honest. Wade and I were actually discussing this. It might have been Saturday morning.
Pro Shop Wade.
Pro Shop PS Dub. We were discussing that because we were going through the top 10 OWGR at the moment, and I'm pretty sure Morikawa and Schauffele are both in the top 10. It's like, what have they done in the last couple of years kind of thing. And
I love that that's what you guys talk about. Like, that's what I think you guys would talk about, and you actually do. It's cool.
but yeah, Wade was like, Colin this week is just going to have like a top 5, and that'll be the only thing that he does for the year, and that's where he gets most of his points. So he proved both of us wrong, because we were like, that Schauffele and Morikawa are just non-winners at the moment. They just don't win.
Xander had a good run at the end of last year, didn't he? I don't know if he got a win, but he was up and about.
Yeah, just banking points, but no wins. And that's like when you get to that kind of level of like he's won 2 majors, same as Colin. Like,
When was Colin's last win? Didn't they say it was like 2.5 years ago?
yeah, it was 2023. It was the like 3M or something, like the Rocket Classic or
Rocket
something.
Mortgage.
So like 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
He was good, obviously.
He was very good.
I watched a little bit of the last round, maybe bits and pieces on the other days when it was pissing down rain outside and couldn't go anywhere else. Chef strumbled.
He strumbled.
I just strumbled. Chef stumbled out of the gate, gave the field a bit of a head start. Do you think he just does that on purpose now, just to try and
I think
chase
he's
him
bored.
down?
I think he's just like,
Because he
fucking-
almost shut up. Trust. Oh,
He
Jesus
got
Christ.
birdie eagle or something. Like he went just fucking bang
I think
bang.
did he have 3 eagles
3 Eagles.
in the final round? And a couple double bogeys as well, or a couple bogeys.
I think he had 3 Eagles, three bogeys
Classic
in the
chef.
one round.
Yeah, it was like 63 or something, I think he shot. He was clubhouse leader there for a little bit. Old Ming Wu come in as well.
Minwoo, yeah. Well, we'll talk about the good. Minwoo, second with our boy Striker, who put on a bit of a show, the big fella.
He was
last
he
five
hit the
He was
piss
looking
out of
good.
it, wasn't he? Yeah.
Last 5, he was just like, I could win this, and tried to. He did his best, the big fella. and
Old
he-
Min Wu
he-
copped a
he
bit
got
of
there.
slack too for what was that one hole took him 30 minutes to play. Apparently, the wind was up, the ball was oscillating, and didn't want to play.
This is the 18th on the third day.
Third day, yeah.
Because he finished bog, 17, 18, and 18, he carried on a bit.
Yeah, right.
Because he was in and around there, wasn't he? He was
Yeah.
like 16 or 17 deep. He was up there with Akshay, who, well, this is the bad side. He kind of shut the bed, didn't he? It was sort of his to lose for a moment there, and he did
lost
just
it,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, he was.
His final round was horrible, wasn't it?
He was 6 in front halfway through the third round. And then at the end of the third day, I think he was only like 1 or 2 in front of Morikawa, I'm pretty sure, potentially.
Like if you're 6 up with not many to play, well, 18.
Still 27 to go.
Yeah,
I think the wind played a fair.
It was cold too.
Yeah, the weather was giving them a fair bit, especially in like towards later in the afternoon. You could see them all with their hand warmers or blowing into their hands while they're standing on greens while the wind's pumping in sideways. So, would have played a fair part mentally as well. I mean, we've all played in the wind, and when you're not striking the ball awesome in the wind, it's very draining, and it's quite scary as well. So, in the end, professional golfers, you should be able to handle the pressure there. And old Akshay didn't. Akshat it.
Akshat.
Nice.
Akshat. The Bettier. Excellent. Short thing with Adam King result. How did we go?
Speaking of Akshatting the bed, it wasn't too bad. So we had the top 20 multi. We had Scotty, who ended up T4, obviously. Rory, who had glimpses as well. I think he tripled the fourth hole on the final round and had 2 doubles and still shot 66 or something. Ended up T14, but old Team Rose let the team down. Ended up T37. Just couldn't get it going.
That's not inside the top 20.
It's not just outside. So 2 from 3 there, but that doesn't pay out. The second one, which we're about to jump into, Live Adelaide. So we had obviously an Aussie to win at $7.50, which did not happen. Herbie was up and about. Smithy had a couple of presses and pushes as well. I really enjoyed the 4 days of Live this time around. A great viewing time for us, obviously. Peak time. We had it on in the clinic here when I was at work on the Thursday. Went home on Friday, Saturday and Sunday and watched it each and every, at least 12 holes each of those 3 days, which was awesome. So, big shout out to Live Adelaide. It's got to be their flagship event, doesn't it?
It was the highest attended golf event in Australian history.
Oh, wow.
Highest, and that, well, obviously the 4th day plays a bit of a role in that because it was right up there with some of the 4-day events that they've had. But with the 4th day of Live and that big sort of, that party atmosphere that they bring and all like the highest attended golfing event in Australian history. Like that's massive. Like it's not getting any smaller.
It just knocked off the Australian Open from last year.
Yeah, which is ridiculous when you think of who was playing there too.
Well, it's good to see a nice resurgence for golf in Australia.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's awesome.
Well, this is kind of what I think Cam and what's his fucking name with the big ear? Herbie was saying, like, this is why they wanted to jump on the Live Tour because how they could play these events so they could raise the profile of golf in Australia. And
the problem
goes to
is
show.
there's one and now they're done. Like it's the second Live event of the season. We're not going to see him again until this time again next year and not at the Grange anymore either. Apparently it's
Kooyonga.
Off to Kooyonga.
Where's Kooyonga?
Still in Adelaide. Still in South Australia. But on
TGC, question mark?
on
No.
Live Golf Adelaide at least, I think some of the draw to the event is also going to be the music acts that they've got as well. Like they had John Summit and Fisher. Like they are 2 international DJs. Like I would say, and this has been just from things that I've seen in the past, there's a lot of people that go to the golf just to go to the watering hole because that's kind of where all the stars hang around and it's the party atmosphere, and then they just go to the festival kind of like the set at the end of the day. Like they don't care about the golf. They go to there and then that's it.
Yeah,
so
probably a high volume there, but some of the footage that you saw of the crowds around
100%.
fairways, around greens, and rushing off after tees and moving to the best vantage points. Like there was drone footage of just crowds moving, and then obviously, I mean, last day the crowd that swallowed up Anthony Kim as he was coming up in his caddy, as you mentioned earlier. That's like a major crowd.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
and the reaction that
easily.
they had, and obviously the boys had been
They're
on the
12,
source.
13 deep.
Yeah. Oh, and some. Yeah. And they had little security guards holding these people back to let these guys through. So, it's the final day, final round. The numbers are going to be up a little bit more, especially following a superstar with history like AK. And obviously, Ripper Boys got the win as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, that was the next thing.
Which would have frothed them up a little bit, but. It's hard to split it out, isn't it, between who's there for the entertainment and who's there for the golf. But
It doesn't matter though, does it?
no,
You're there.
and I think a lot of the PGA tours they do the same kind of thing. They do have
There's activations.
activations as well.
You're still going to watch, like, you can't but help watch the golf. Even if you're just there to see old Fisher on the decks, you're still going to watch golf.
Yep.
And if it just,
And even if you're not, the money's going to the golf community anyway.
Yeah.
So
spot on. Sorry.
So on moving away from the Grange and going to Kooyonga, apparently there was a letter going around to members. I saw this on a Instagram reel or something like that.
to Grange members,
No,
to
to
Kooyonga
Kooyonga members. So I think these are silly details, but they were telling them where the watering hole is going to go, but they're having to take out trees to fit certain things in, but they're going to be capped at 20,000 people per day. So that's
boo.
So that's going from 100 and what did they have 120,000
Each day, yeah.
No, I think that was total.
Was it?
I think that's total for the 4 days.
Yeah, that's a.
So, yeah.
You wouldn't
40,
fit 120,000 on the
80.
Grange at once. But
So you'd be capped at maximum 80,000 for the week.
yeah, right. So that's what 30% reduction.
Yeah,
So losing money on purpose.
seems that way.
They'll jack the prices.
They'll
up,
have
though.
to jack the prices
Yeah.
up, but
Get in early.
to lose, but yeah,
You should apply for media passes.
40,000 people for the week. Like
That's a lot of people. That's a
lot of
Suncorp
people.
Stadium. Well, just under.
So
That's a fair chunk of.
I don't think
blokes.
that's a good thing for not only for live golf, but it's more for Australian golf, I would say.
If question without notice, if we got an event in Queensland, where do you think it'd be ideal for us to be able to hold something like that? If Liv came to Queensland and said, "Look, we want to do another one. We want to do it at the end of April after we do a fucking Asian swing. We want to come back. We want to do Queensland. When's a good time and where's a good place? Do you reckon? Just off the top of the dome."
I think it'd be Gold Coast.
Yeah, RQ, I think. They've got the ability to host.
I think Sanctuary Cove was before Live Golf Adelaide was kind of a thing when they were saying they were bringing an event to Australia. Sanctuary Cove was pretty high up with.
Yeah, it was close, was it?
It was pretty close to holding it.
Could they handle the logistics as far as the volume of people and
I think
the televised and the travel in and out?
I think they would be able to sort it out.
Cool.
Yeah, love that. Well, as the Kingman said before, Team Ripper get the win, so we might not have got an individual winner, but we came home with the jockeys. The boys are pretty excited and got amongst us. So that's a pretty good result for them. Obviously, it's great to see AK win and do his thing, and then Team Ripper get the win. So it's kind of a win-win
Yep. Without the sure thing with Adam King getting a win.
without
That's
the
all
short
right.
thing. But look,
I'll take that.
yeah,
It was pretty good on the third round to see Rambo and Bryson go head to head
Dueling
as
it
well.
out.
Yeah. Obviously, Bryson shut the bed early in the fourth round. I think he was 3 or 4 over through 5 holes. So he slipped back down, and Ram just couldn't get anything going whatsoever, and kind of set it up for AK to, once he started building his momentum, he just kind of the tsunami went
downhill
over
slope.
Ram, and Ram just couldn't he didn't have an answer for him. So. Pretty cool to see not AK just win, but to win against that caliber. The two flagship players on Live who had been playing really good golf in the lead up to that final round.
Yeah, he didn't win against bloody Taylor Gooch and some old retired
Bubba
and
Watson, yeah.
Phil Mickelson. Like he
Poulter.
Yeah, he came out and he duelled with like probably the two highest draw cards, to be fair. Like those two are probably it for Liv as far as like the draw cards go. Went toe to toe, final group and pumped him, which you'd love to see. Well done, AK. Let's move on. Let's jump into the preview side of things. And we're at the Genesis Invitational on this one. Now it's back at Riviera. Do you want to tell us more about this one, King?
We can share this one a little bit because you've got some info. I got some info. This was Sim Wu's segment, but he feigned some sickness. I think he's chucking a fake sick day, but that's all right. We'll catch up with him later. So we're returning to Riviera. So last year we were at Torrey Pines because of the California fires we were on. They wanted to redirect the resources that they were pushing into the golf course to stop the flames engulfing the rest of California, apparently. So
Makes sense.
we're back here again. Winner here 2 years ago at Riviera was actually Hideki Matsuyama, which may feature a little bit later on in the short thing with Adam King. So we are past 71. They've extended a little bit. So the course is now the longest it's ever been. We're at 7,383 yards. Just a matter of like 40 or 50 metres on 4 or 5 different holes. There's just been a few little extensions, including one of the big par 3s. I think it's out to like 237 yards or something. So
That's a big bopper.
that was a big bopper, that one. So it is a signature event as well. We are talking about this earlier, but there is a cut. So top 50 plus ties go through, plus all other golfers within 10 shots of the leader. So if you're absolutely shatting the bed, then you're out. If you're more than 10 shots behind, pretty much. Yeah, so top 50 and ties, and then anyone who's within that 10. Weather doesn't look too bad. I think opening day they're talking a bit of rain, bit of wind, but it's going to settle in and just going to get nice and pretty there on the Cali coast.
Love that.
Did I miss anything?
The grass at the golf course is Kikuyu, so we're quite familiar with Kikuyu.
Well, we've got the Kikuyu King on the
We
podcast.
do have the Kikuyu King, but which sometimes can prove tricky around the greens for the guys. Gets quite sticky, so makes it quite tricky to hit bump and runs, because especially if you're hitting back into the green, the ball doesn't want to kick forwards. It typically wants to just go straight up and not any further.
Check in, yeah.
And still POA greens, because we're still on the west coast. So
You were saying last week they get pretty bumpy. They
bit
get a little bit
bumpy.
untrue.
correct,
Not as
yeah.
good as a bent green.
Yeah. So something to look at as well. But Kikuyu and POA. So
Love that. How's
This-
the field look?
it looks bloody strong with it being
It's a signature
with a
event, so
signature
we're
event.
expecting all the big dogs to be there.
Yeah, so Scotty Scheffler is your betting favourite at $4.33, and rightly so after the performances that he's been putting in, after even spotting the field 6 shots or whatever he's doing at the moment. But yeah, it's looking awesome. It's a bit deeper, especially with them having a cut. But there's a few guys that I'd be looking at. Cameron Young's one of them. I think he's looking pretty good for this season, I would say. And Min Woo, I think Minners is going to do something.
He's going to break through.
I think he's going to break through.
It's a good course for him. Good course fit, you think?
I would say so, because one of the things that typically happens, this is they say that this course is very similar to an Australian golf course. I think they might even have gum trees or like eucalyptus trees around the golf course as well.
Import some koalas.
Maybe.
Koala Carl playing. He might be up a tree, up a
Might
gum
be up a
tree.
tree. Yeah, with
Sipping
chlamydia.
on a red Bundy. With chlamydia.
Jesus. Because Adam Scott has won here in the past. So this could, be a good course fit, kind of a home game for our Australian golfers.
J-Day's in and around too.
J-Day,
And
yep.
Minwoo you mentioned. So the 3 Aussies represented, which is pretty solid.
I like that.
Yeah. Bunch of names. Rory, Tommy Ladd, Xander, Hideki. Colin Morikawa has 2 L's. Colin with 2 L's.
Is
that
double
odd?
L.
Is that weird?
Colin.
Colin.
That's so close.
That
I
was
love
really
it.
close. Cantlay, and then obviously a bunch of others there as well, as you mentioned.
Who are you punting on, King Man? That's what we're waiting to hear.
Sure thing with Adam King. We're going for a Hail Mary because I tried to play it safe last week and it didn't fucking work. So our Hail Mary is actually a created bet, which is pretty cool. On
you got?
sports bet, I'll put it up on the feed. So I've got Xander, Hideki, and Tommy Ladd to all finish in the top 5, including ties, at $71. $71.
$71.
That's
for
the
sure thing
Hail
with that.
Mary. Actually, I threw $10 on that, so it'll be a nice little return. Obviously, $710 if you're playing math at home with us. The second one, we're going back to our favourite top 20 multi. This is a little safer. I've got 4 lads in this one. We've got Chef, who's obviously had a T3, T4 these last 2 starts. We've got Rory. He has 3 top 10s here. And obviously striking the ball pretty well, besides a sneaky little triple bogey on the 4th hole in the last round. We got
We've all been there.
We have been indeed. We got Tommy Ladd. So he was a T4 last week. We didn't make mention of the lad himself. And Hideki Matsuyama, who is, as we mentioned, as I mentioned earlier, the most recent winner here back in 2024. 2025, we didn't play here. Obviously, we were at Torrey Pines. So paying $5.26, but managed to power play the shit out of it. Power played up to $5.51. Sure thing with Adam King.
That's some astute betting there. Astute. That was a hell of a front 9, boys. Not going to lie. Absolute ball terror.
Before, just in lieu of Simu not being here, we've got to make mention of the DP World Tour because that's all he loves golf, and he'll be
does.
watching this bit of this. We're over at Kenya Open.
Kenya.
Yep, the only notable name I could find was Wenyi Deng. So one of the
The
dingers.
dang-a-dang.
Yeah, Dang. Dang or Ding is he? I think he's a Dang. Wenyi?
I think ding, isn't it?
Ding. We'll go with ding. It's either a ding or a dong or a dang. One of the
Do
three.
your own research.
Minor details.
There weren't a great deal of other names going on over there. Old P. Reid decided to not go. I think he's just resting up his fifth chin or something. I don't fucking know.
Shots fired.
We also do have the New Zealand PGA Championship this week.
Notables?
Yep.
Question without notice.
Cameron John, who's in form. So
oh,
Cameron
CJ.
John.
Jamie John.
Harrison Crow.
2 first names.
Curtis
Can't
Luck.
trust him.
So Curtis
Lucky.
Luck. Quinton Croker.
Croke's over there?
He's going.
Throw the mortgage on Quino.
It was looking pretty awful, the weather over there. Looking at some of the guys that were going to pre-chop and getting a few practice rounds in, it was just bucketing and, not very nice.
Classic New Zealand. Whereabouts in NZ are they?
Before I get there, Chase Koepka's teeing it up.
Koepka.
So they are playing at Paraparamu Beach Golf Club.
Paraparamu.
Can you just say that again, please? Slowly.
Paraparamu Beach Golf Club in Wellington.
I think he mispronounced Wellington.
But yeah, so New Zealand PGA, and I think it's New Zealand Open the following week.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, big Kiod or the whānau over there.
Waka funny.
Funny. How good. Boys, I'm not going to lie. I need a break and another rum.
Let's do that.
We've been yarning a bit, so stay tuned because we've got some absolute ball terrors on the back here. We've got a bit of less serious stuff. We're going to chat about some stuff happening next week as well as just some yarns that I've got this week. I've got a yarn it's only a short one, but I've got a yarn from one of the boys at work, plus a lot more. That's all coming up right after this. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone, to the Preferred Liars podcast. You've joined us at halfway, which is the turn, brought to you by our mates at Crush Organics. You guys know the drill. Jump onto Crush Organics, or jump into the show notes of this episode. We'll even put a link to the website. You don't even have to type anything in. The only thing you got to remember to type in is the code PLP. That's going to get you 40% off your order. It helps them, it helps us, and it's going to help you play better golf, sleep better, relax better. You name it, they'll do it. Use code PLP. Big thanks to Crush Organics. Back nine, the Steamer and the Bounty Hunter. We love to start off with these. It's brought to you by our mates at Set Interiors. Anything internal you need plaster, you're cool, Connor. His number's in the show notes. You'd be silly not to. He's unreal. The pride he takes in his work is ridiculous, and he's been absolutely killing it. He's on the hunt for an apprentice too. So if you know anyone in the plastering game who wants a gig, send him Connor's way. That's how busy the man is. He's putting on other blokes. So give him a ring. Numbers in the show notes. Boys, Steamer and Bounty Hunter, do we have anything for this week?
Yes.
Hit me with it.
My steamer was John Rahm playing the 18th hole at Live Golf Adelaide and just blowing it way left and getting a drop that was 80 yards back towards the fairway and then holing out
Round 3. Yeah.
round 3. But he did it all. Well, he did it at least twice because he did it on the final day as well. Just blow it way left into the crowd, and then you get a drop with a straight shot up the green.
He
How
was
good?
he was talking about it after his third round, and he's literally said, I was there yesterday, so I knew I was going to get relief, so I knew I was in no trouble.
Yeah.
And he was blocked out. He was on the tee. He was on the 10th tee. He
Yeah.
said, I know it's safe over there because I get relief TIO.
Which is stupid.
Pulls it back, and he said, came right back to the perfect place, and then, one hopper stopper straight into the...
Straight into the cup.
Did you see old Bryson's reaction to that as well?
Fuck
he,
off.
Yeah, no, he was like, he's like, that's fucking ridiculous. You could see him mouthing it. That's fucking ridiculous when they gave him the relief. And then you could see him getting a little bit worked up, and his caddy's like, oi, bud, nothing we can do about it. And then he's holding it out, and he's like,
Yeah, it's pretty shit.
he's just nodding with a stupid smile on his face like he has.
But like the thing is yes, you have to hit over the grandstand. But for those guys, the grandstand's not 8 stories tall.
No.
Like it's a single story. Like it might be what?
I
8,
hit over
10,
it,
8, 10 meters high kind of thing. When you're hitting
What?
Did you go cross-eyed there for a sec?
Yeah, a little bit. I've been drinking muddy rum.
But yeah, so like when he's hitting the wedge in, so he'd still have probably 60, 70 metres for how far left he was.
Yeah.
There's no issue for him to just pitch
Be
it
able
straight
to
over
do
the
it.
top and then like you've got Phil Mickelson hitting it out of the friggin' the tents.
Yeah. Old Elvis, he took relief out of the tent as well. He was in there and took his relief for his up and down on the last round or the second last round, I think. So I get it. It's not part of the golf course, but it is part of the competition. It's part of the tournament. Like if you're playing at like the Grange in September, sure you don't have that stuff up and around you, but I thought it was a bit rich.
It's a bit steamy.
Very steamy.
I thought it was steamy too. Not as steamy as the Australian cricket team flying Steve Smith over to rescue us and then leaving him on the bench against fucking Sri Lanka in a must-win that we lost by not scoring enough runs, which we left the batsman on the bench that we thought was going to save us and we just didn't play him.
The boys didn't bowl well either. They didn't bowl well at all. We only took 2 wickets.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. And they did it with over and a half to spare, I think. Opening batsman scored a ton.
So now we've got to rely on other results. We've got to rely on Ireland beating Sri Lanka beating Zimbabwe and Ireland beating Zimbabwe.
Breaking news, Ireland was supposed to play Zimbabwe last night, got washed out. So we're out. It's done.
I did see
It's a
that.
draw. It's a draw. So they get a point each and we're toasted. We're done.
So
we
it
don't
doesn't
play
matter what happens against Oman.
Oman for nothing. Yeah.
I can't wait for Smithy to peel off 190 off
I
4
was-
pills.
If I was Smudge, I'd be like, no,
I'd pack
F
my
you
bags.
guys,
See
see
us, I'm
you.
out. Yeah.
Like, yeah,
100%.
Dog shit.
not a
that,
chance.
that was my steamer.
That's a big steamer. I don't have any steamers, but I do have Bounty Hunter, and
Bit of bunt.
this might sound familiar because I had a very similar Bounty Hunter like this story maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Playing today with Rob and Dave. Played with them a couple of times. Good fun, good laugh. Pump and driver all day. Come on to the 17th. I'm chasing 3 shots. I think ended up, I was 3 over at this point. And I thought, well, I'm going to pump driver. I hit the piss out of it. Had 100
No more piss left.
0 piss left into it. 159 metres in to the par 5. I thought, nice, smoothy little 7-iron, get up the hill there. A little bit into the wind, so I got to step on a little bit. Hit that little buttery fade. Did not hit the buttery fade. Compressed the piss out of it, and it started to turn a little bit left, and then it turned a little bit more left, and then it found the cart path in between the green and the 18th tee. It took an almighty hop, and that was the last that I saw of it. So you can imagine my frustration there.
It broke
So-
a solar panel on my roof down at Withcott.
That's where I thought it ended up. Anyway, so I've dropped, hit a provisional, said to the boys, I'll hit another one. Pump this thing, just kissed the gum tree on the right-hand side, a little baby draw in, left myself 25 foot. You beauty, no worries, that's right. I'll tap that in for fucking double bogey or whatever the fuck I was up to by that 2, 3, carry the 1. 6. Would have been a par
few.
putt, probably a bogey because it was that far away from it, no worries. Anyway, drive up, see a little golf ball. First one. Had ricocheted off the old clubhouse, landed 2 centimetres from the back of the 18th tee. You beauty, I'll take relief off the cart path, no worries. Get my 2 club lengths, end up on the flat area just, drop, 50-degree little knuckly one through the tree, through the jacaranda there. Hit the thick stuff, rolled itself up to 3 foot, tap in birdie. Thank you very much.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Was that the general consensus from Rob and Dave? Fuck off.
Well, as I was up there looking for my ball, Rob's hit his, and it's actually bounced on the roof of the old pro shop, right where that maintenance shed bit is. Old Mark Rogencamps on the 18th tee ahead of us, and he's, oh bloody, there's another one, bloody hell, you're aiming for us. Anyway, we hear it bang, like, oh no, hear it bang again, and then it bounces right in front of me, bounces up onto the tee block, so he gets relief from it as well.
Perfect.
Rob, he not quite as good with his second. Or his next shot, or the one after that, But he had his opportunity, and I showed him how to do it, but he just couldn't replicate.
Wow. So if you're going to miss 17, miss left at the club at the old.
I do not recommend it. Just aim for the green.
There's lots of cart path left. Right's not too good. Not too bad because there's lots of rough there.
Yeah.
Not as much out of bounds.
Zero out of bounds.
I just chunked the fucking thing short again. Excellent. Great. Grand. Less serious yarn here, boys. We had a listener toddle off to New Zealand over the weekend and played Cape Kidnappers.
Oh.
I asked our mate Sam how it went, and he said if I could describe it in one word, it'd be humbling. Went through quite a few pills. For him
Did he give you a number?
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't spit out a final number.
Would have been in the dozens, I think, multiple dozens.
He said it's once in a lifetime. It was amazing, but very humbling. He said he didn't bring his own clubs over. The higher clubs he got were T100 irons, GT something driver, and a Scotty Cameron putter. He was pretty.
It's not too bad.
Some
Can't blame both
vokey
clubs for that.
wedges.
Yeah,
I
right.
was very, very impressed with the with the setup they gave him. So he couldn't blame that. He said it wasn't the club side; it was definitely me. So I was like, that's fair. But yeah, Cape Kidnappers boys, it'd be fun to go over there for.
Yeah. We were setting up to go over there for a little mouth from the
last year,
South's
yeah.
birthday, but it didn't quite eventuate. Something else got in the way, but I think it's still on a bucket list. We've got a couple of 40ths coming up. Actually, we've got a 30th as well, but probably before your 40th. You'll be looking down the barrel of a 40th coming up shortly.
Yeah, I got 8 years. So
Fuck, that long?
right. Yeah,
That doesn't make sense.
We'll be
That
right.
doesn't
Yeah.
math.
Yeah,
4 years older than me.
yeah, good.
Hey, maybe we'll do it for the 35th then.
Yeah.
Or your 33rd.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right. Cool.
Fuck yeah, you be able to. I've got a bit of random yarn. I thought I did, and I just remembered what it was, so I do. I'm very, very happy. We're up to episode number 99, which means next week we've hit the ton, fellas. We're 99, not out. It's pretty
So
fucking
far.
good. It's pretty good. We've done well. So we're strongly considering a bit of a live show next week. So we're going to get some details out to the Bunty Club probably this weekend when we shore everything up. But we're looking at doing a bit of a live show, so stay tuned. We'll put it up on all the socials. Don't want to announce anything just yet until we know, until we shore up the details. But yeah, we're looking at doing a live show in Toowoomba where we can have a beer, maybe some wings, maybe be outdoors, maybe have a bit of an open air. So if you'd like to come down, you're interested, let us know. Send us a DM or email us, info@preferredlivesgolf.com. We'd like to see if you want to come down. But yeah, there'll be it'll be a good little vibe. It's cool. It's a pretty cool thing we've done. To get to 100 episodes isn't something to be taken lightly. We work pretty hard. We've been going at it for a while. And we've improved a lot. I listened back to some early episodes, and we've definitely come a long, long way. So really proud of what we've been able to achieve, and it'd be cool to just celebrate the ton, to raise the bat. Might bring cricket bat down and just give the old fucking bit of a wave here or there. So yeah, if you're keen to come down, we're going to 99% sure we're going to do a live show. So if you want to know about it, let me know, or let the Preferred Lives socials know, or email us and let us know. But well done, boys.
Yeah, well done us.
100. Right around the corner. We're 99 not out.
Yeah, I see. I don't want to raise the bat just yet, just in case.
We're just easing.
We don't want Boomerang coming in off the long run up with a brand new second new ball.
No, just ramp
Start
the dog.
hooping one.
Just ramp the dog.
Ramp the dog.
Righto. Supercoach starts this weekend. Question mark next weekend, and we're starting in Vegas. So if you want to join the league, I'll now put the league. It'll be open to everyone. I'll put the code in the show notes, and I'll pump it up on the socials as well. I think we've still got a few spots in one of the leagues if you want to join the head-to-head league, which would be pretty cool. But we're just about to start that. On the Supercoach side of things, I just want to get your thoughts really quickly, being New South Welshmen. The guys at NRL HQ have decided to change origin eligibility laws, where if you do qualify under the current eligibility criteria, even if you play for New Zealand or England, current Tier 1 nations, you can now play origin. So that opens the door for guys like Adam Fennell-Blake, would be a New South Welshman. If we turn back the clock a little bit, you guys like Honey Bill would be eligible to play for New South. You'd have Jason Taumalolo could play for Queensland. So this sort of thing. So it's going to stop. It's going to strengthen the international game. I just wanted to get your thoughts, being New South Welshman.
I don't rate it. I don't think that should be Like it's state of origin is where you're born, or where you play your first grade match, irrespective of what fucking country you come from, what other countries you represent. I think it's diluting the quality.
Not a fan.
Well, I mean, no, it's not going to dilute the quality. It would strengthen the quality, 100%. But I think it just adds too many variables into play.
That's what I'm worried about is the variables. It does strengthen guys. Well, it's going to strengthen the Kiwis because there's a lot of those guys that have that dual eligibility for Samoa or Tonga as well as New Zealand, and they choose to play for Samoa and Tonga so they can play Origin. But now they don't have to make that call. So you've got your guys like Brian To'o, Jerome Luai, who they could, from what I understand, they could represent New Zealand, but they've chosen to represent Samoa because they get to play Origin and for Samoa. Whereas now, anyone sort of coming through doesn't have to make that call. That they can say, no, I want to play for New Zealand. So
All right, well, that makes
it'll strengthen the Kiwis. It's going to strengthen the international game.
Yeah, okay. Well, that makes a little bit more sense. I'm like, you're not just shipping in Kiwis over here to jump into a team to make it
So
stronger.
they still have to qualify under existing criteria.
Yeah, right.
So
Okay.
you have to be in either state before your 13th birthday, but born in the state before you moved over here before your 13th birthday, or what's the other one? Your dad having played state origin. You can get a little sneaky little exemption that way. So Queensland wise, it opens the door for a guy. I think he's just come out today and said he wouldn't do it, but like a guy like Jerome Hughes, he could come out, which would be fucking incredible. Like little halfback, that'd be good. I don't think he's going to do it, but like under the new laws, he'd be eligible. What's your thoughts, Benny?
I think it's gonna it'd strengthen the games. I think like the actual overall, the strength of the teams. But I'm kind of like with you guys. It's diluting what State of Origin's kind of about, like especially like the Queenslanders, especially, and that's why I think Jerome Hughes is kind of like I'm not going to do it because I'm not a Queenslander. Like I'm not born here. I'm not like Queensland.
Yeah, I respect it.
Like State of Origin is my religion kind of thing, which is like you guys live and breathe it, and that's why you guys have been so successful. I think for someone like Victor Radley or someone like that, where he's played for England, is he England?
Yeah.
So a little bit different because I think he's more Australian than he is
Well,
probably
he thought
English.
he'd never get an Origin chance, and that's why he went to England. And now they were kind of short on back rolls with like Crichton getting into there. Like, fuck, we could have used you. Like, I think it's only the way that it's heading with the game heading over to New Zealand. They're going to play a state origin now over in New Zealand. So
I don't rate that.
No, I don't rate it either. But I think it's going to, at the end of the day, what I see Peter Volandi's vision is that they want to make the international game stronger. And it's wild that I love state origin. It's my favourite, but it's the showpiece event. It's a state versus state, whereas you should put more of a focus on international game. It is going to end up strengthening that. Could talk for everyone, not going to though, but yeah, bit of a curveball that they threw us. Also just found out they're doing a 6-man bench this year.
Which I think is a good thing.
So speed it up a bit, I think.
Well, you can still only use 4 though, can't you?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
six-man bench, but you can only use 4. So it's kind of like
What do the other two plebs do? They just fucking sit there
They
in
just
their
sit
jerseys.
there and wait.
so
Which
Wait
is,
for what?
so
well-
like in years past you get
The
like
opportunity.
your halfback who gets injured, and you've got 4 guys.
then
who
you've got to
are
go play Jason
two front
Tamalolo at
rowers and
5'8".
All
Yeah.
right, so you got fucking
You've got options.
A second string halfback praying that his
You'll always
halfback
carry a
gets
halfback on
fucking
the bench.
axed.
which is
So
good
that
for
you've got a
that.
back to push into that line. Yeah, right.
But there's been a lot of pushback as well, and I don't know who said it, but they were like, you're going to have your second string halfback or who might not even play a game.
Yeah, he's not
For all
going back into the
26.
Jersey flag or into the New South
Especially
Wales
if the
Cup.
reserve grade play prior to the NRL, which happens most weeks. Like they're going to say, well, no, we need you for the top grade, so you're not.
Sit on the bench in your dryzer bone,
But
your fucking hand on your dick.
Imagine getting the call for Origin and you're number 18 and you don't get a run. It's like, yeah, I'm going to make my debut, got my jersey, did the warm up, and just hoping Tommy Dearden cops a fucking
Flying your fucking elbow.
Joey Swali in the fucking chin. Like,
But on that, like when it comes to Origin, there's going to be even more guys that are going to be taken out of the teams and put into camp.
Yeah.
So then there's
It's
going to
going
be
to weaken the NRL for
like,
that 8-week block.
there's going to be
10-week block.
however many guys now out for
Which
two,
is
like,
what I'm actually hoping they see that as a right. We need to make it standalone 3 weeks. Like, shut it down. Let's not have the
Don't wanna do
buys.
that, yeah.
Let's go full fucking. We're
you
Origin
got a
mode.
mid-season break.
Yep, I'm with you. Right. Any other random yarns from you boys? We've done the rugby league stuff. We've done a bit of cricket stuff. We've done Sam at Cape Kidnappers. We've talked about the live show. We've covered off on a fair bitty.
We have. We've done pretty well. We got a bit coming on this weekend, actually. We're off to a little golf trip.
Yeah. We heading down to Bribie Island with Jimmy the bus driver and Scotty Hall of Famer Sunley. Looking forward to it, playing Pacific Harbour.
Pack Harbour first up on Saturday lunchtime. I think we tee off 12:30.
Looking forward to that.
Yep. And then we'll head back to Casa del Chalmers.
Jamels.
Get a bit
fuck-eyed
fuck-eyed.
and play Bribie Island.
Yeah, Bribie Island the next
Sparrow
day. Yeah, nice early start,
Danger.
which means we can go
Danger.
float in the Pumice passage for a little bit. and
After I
then,
wake up from being in the Pumice Passage.
and then we'll fuck off home on Sunday. So
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. The last time we played was when I became Mitch's drinking coach when we went down there for Ushy's birthday trip, I believe.
That's
And
right, we were drinking
Mitchy was
BVs.
having a hell of a time, and I'm like, look, mate, let's not worry about the golf. Let's worry about the piss drinking. And we got a slab of a 6-pack of EB, and we went through some lessons on just how to get that fucking can into your mouth. And
that's Pack Harbour, yeah.
yeah, it worked, didn't it?
not up and
it's
in, it's straight in.
Yeah, no up and down. That's wasting time, brother. You can't be wasting time. No hinge. It worked, and then he played some good golf. So I'd like
Straight down the gullet.
yeah, VB straight into your veins. So I'm looking forward to that. I haven't played since then, and I remember it was it's a big day.
It's a decent course, yeah. It's a nice track, Pack Harbour, and Bribie's quite pretty as well. You know, it's a
Never been to Bribie. Have you been there
technical
before?
course. Yeah, I played it once or
You say
twice.
technical
It is, yeah. It's tight.
is not good for me.
Not with a hangover, not with the amount of rum we're going to consume on Saturday night, but yeah, it should be a good weekend with the boys.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yep.
Make sure you buy shares in Callaway because I'm going to be going through 60 fucking boxes of balls by the sounds of it on Sunday. So if you want to make some quick quid, yeah, shares in Callaway. Shout out Crookshanks, the mad dog. Just want to give him a shout. Anything else before we wrap up, fellas? Anything else that's happening this week in and around? Any good yarns?
I think that's pretty much
Any-
me out.
Any birthdays we want to give a shout out to?
Oh, I better do that, actually. I've got to go pick up some birthday ice cream on the way home. Big shout out to my eldest, Evie King, turned 17 today.
Extended.
Can you believe it? 17. That makes me heaps older than her. Yeah, no, it's been a hell of a ride thus far. She's got, actually, we got her school formal on Friday. So that'll be this evening as you're listening to this on Friday morning. So get together all dolled up, and parents get invited to this school one, which is pretty cool. So we get to sit
you
down and
gonna
have
sit
dinner.
down?
Yeah. Which would be good. Yeah. So we'll, the girls have all the dresses sorted, hair and makeup. They've done trials apparently. So that's all happening on Friday. I'll be mowing the lawn, I think, and then make myself beautiful in 3.5 minutes. And then, yeah, off we go.
That pre-post. Wait.
Mow the lawn, you meant.
Yeah. Mowing. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, a bit happening this week. But yeah, big shout out to Evie.
How
yeah,
good.
She's made us pretty proud. She's a hell of a kid, good human, and pretty good at a lot of things as well, which she can thank me for. A percentage of anyway,
Yeah, at least 50%.
at least 50% DNA. Yeah.
Love that. Mitchy, what's on for you, mate? You got anything cool coming up?
Nothing really coming up this coming week. Again, busy end to the week. Actually, no, I'm going to see Fatty and Sterlo on Saturday
Bullshit.
night. Yeah, so we're going to Southport Sharks. So
That'll be a fucking laugh.
yeah, that'll be good. So
Is that a Daddy Dunbar?
no, that's
trip?
going out. So that was our Father's Day present. So Jacinta got it for myself and Simon, so the father-in-law, and then Lachlan's going to tag along as well.
Oh,
it
how
should be-
good.
should be a
The
good
boys
night.
are going to be on.
Yeah,
For
it should
Robin
be-
Central, just
Yeah.
mixing up the vodka
The
cruisers.
Robin Robbins
Robin for Robins.
on the Bilsons. They're every flavour Bilsons.
We need some Snapchat stories of how that night progresses.
Yeah, that should be good.
Of you and them as well. Because
And I will shout out to so mum and dad. They're going to be down in dad kissing country, so down in New South Wales for the next couple of months. So mum's going down to help clean up grandma's place in Bathurst, and dad's working in Sydney on a project. So they're down there until Easter. So
right.
yeah, so it'll be good on them, and we're looking forward to catching up because after that it's meat stock when they get back. So it should be
We'll
should be
have
good.
some catching up to do at Meat Stock
Absolutely.
if it doesn't get washed out again.
Over a brisket.
And a Bundy red can.
Fuck me, I just woofed that last bit down. I'm going to go home and catch a DV charge. It's going to be mean. Can't wait. Just joking. Just joking. Well, that wraps it up. We've done well to get this far. If you've been listening for this long, we really appreciate you. Remember, get in touch with us about our 100th episode show next week. If you're interested in coming to a live show, might even do some giveaways. We've got a bit of merch lying around. We'd love to get rid of some. So come on down. We'll let you know more details. But yeah, if you're keen, let me know. If you can't get out of it, get into it and don't put sugar in your coffee.
My hat's off to y'all. Thanks a lot.